Guys, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes that Kamala Harris didn't even go out and say a word to her supporters last night. Like many of you, I am glad that the good guys won. Let's just get that out of the way. Donald Trump's re-election, the 47th president. This is a historic win. The good guys have won, and so much has happened. Many of you guys stayed up late just like I did. I got 4 hours of sleep, and, the world keeps spinning. Here I am. Donald Trump wins re-election. A historic re-election. An election that the left did not think would happen. They thought he would be easily defeated. They didn't see him as a threat at all. The Republicans even turned against him at one point. But Donald Trump said in his victory speech early this morning that God spared his life for a reason. And it's to get our country back on track. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I believe it. I really do believe it. I believe that he is ordained to be our president. Many of you are going to disagree. I totally understand it. Trust me. Believe me. I get it. I understand. But it just comes down to a matter of faith. And I really do believe, not only that, America is fed up with the far left, with their extremist policies and attacks and rhetoric and propaganda. And, let's just get this right out of the gate. Only one side between right and left have an overwhelming majority of people who would accept lies, cheat, steal, breaking the law, corruption, doing anything you can to win the election. And that's going to be the left. The right, for the most part, we're okay if we lose with a fair election. Fair. No breaking the rules, no corruption. What's being called the greatest comeback in political history, not modern political history, the greatest comeback in political history. Donald Trump just did that. And Republican wants to, if he can keep the Republicans on board, and I think he's going to be able to do that. Now, this is still a dangerous time for our country. People are upset. I have seen people melt down on Twitter, on X, and it's scary. People saying that they're crying in bed, that they're saying that they're afraid that they're going to lose all of their rights. And I'm like, what rights do you think you're going to lose? Donald Trump's been our president before. I saw the funniest tweet. He's the first president since FDR to win 3 elections. Think about that, if you know what I mean. So what's the left doing? Guys, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes that Kamala Harris didn't even go out and say a word to her supporters last night. Not a thank you for your support. We're still in the race. It's not over yet. Nothing's been finalized. We're going to see what happens. Nothing. And at this point, at 10 o'clock in the morning, she's still not conceded. I get it. There's still states out there. Anything could happen, I guess. Donald Trump's already given his victory speech. He's got 279 electoral votes at this point. Some say 287. But she didn't even go out and address her audience who were there supporting her every step of the way. That says a lot about her. Is she devastated? I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's hurting because she's losing and it's over. But for her not to walk out and speak to her supporters says a great deal about her character. She took a path from Hillary Clinton. She did the same thing in 2016. These people are so filled with hate. They just can't see straight. And the Americans who are afraid of losing their rights because Donald Trump's back. Oh my gosh, Donald Trump. It's guys, stop listening to the mainstream media tell all these lies. Whoopi Goldberg saying that interracial marriages are going to be they're going to be broken up because Trump's going to mandate it. That is the dumbest thing I've literally ever heard in my life. So you had the co-chairman here come out and tell the crowd that Vice President Harris will not be speaking tonight. Supporters leave the watch party and they're stunned. Not only are you losing, not only are you devastated, your leader doesn't even come out and say a word to you, no thank you, no nothing. Democrats, this is a wake-up call for you. Your rhetoric, your far-left radicalism, she would have been the most radical president we've ever had. She would have changed everything about this country. It's funny that she's been calling Donald Trump unhinged. It's funny that she's been calling him fascist. She's the fascist. It's her. She's the one that wants government control. She's the one who wants all the government mandates. She's the one who wants socialism in our nation. She wants to take your rights away. She is a liar. She's no better than just a teleprompter or a speaking point, some index card with information on it, a talking point. That's all that she is. She's like one of those dolls that you pull the string and it says like 7 different things. You just keep pulling the string and it'll eventually say all the 7 quotes. That's Kamala Harris. That's where we're at. So, Hollywood, you're next. You're in trouble. You got to move. It's time to move away from this DEI mess. It's time to bring back good, wholesome family entertainment. It's time to keep your radical opinions out of entertainment. We're not going to kowtow to the elitist, those Hollywood actors that think they're above everybody else, that tell people how to live and how to think and how to vote. You're done. You lost. It's over. I really do pray for our country. I pray for the people who are supporting Kamala Harris, that your eyes will be opened and that you will see the truth, that there is no threat. Everything's going to be fine. As a matter of fact, if you watch, if you look, if you get rid of the influence that's been on your mind, maybe you will see the truth that America is going to be better for this. Our economy is already surging right now. Look at the stock market right now today after a Trump victory. You know, this is a great day in the history of our nation. I want to thank the Lord for allowing this to take place. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Thank you for being here at Coach's Archives. We'll see you on the next one.